Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are doing my 29th part of my 5,000 question survey. If you are not aware of what this is, it is a challenge I started so many years ago. This is the 29th part of it. I'll put in the corner the playlist so you can catch up if you want to. There are a lot of them, so it might take you a while, but I still hope you enjoy them. You'll see my growth as a person throughout the years as I started them probably when I was like a teenager, and now I'm in my 30s. So it's quite a wild ride. I kind of cringe at some of the earlier videos, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really like looking back at them, but I think it's quite fun for people to see my history and now and see like how that's changed. I'm on the question 1193, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so do you ever think about suicide? Not on a regular basis, no, but I would definitely say I've had moments in the past when yes, that's definitely been thought about. Like, that's probably a trigger. Should probably mention that, that's probably a trigger. But what a great question to start off this video. 1194. Do you believe that Jesus Christ was a real person? How about Noah? To be honest, not really. No, I don't think they were or are real people. 1195. What is one luxury you refuse to live without? I'm holding it right now. My phone. I cannot live without my phone because it has the internet on it, it has my phone, my friends on it, and like I'll live on my phone. So this is definitely it. Like if my internet goes down, I use my phone as the hotspot. You know, it's beautiful. 1196. What is one luxury you feel you could live without? That's a difficult question to answer, actually. I would say the TV, definitely. I barely watch my TV, and like anything I watch on my TV, I can watch on my laptop. Is that a luxury though? It kind of depends what you think of as a luxury. My version of what a luxury is may be different to what someone else's version of a luxury is. So, yeah, I don't. 1197. Do you feel that you're a high, medium, or low maintenance in a relationship? So I've never been in a relationship, as I've mentioned many times in this challenge. Still never been in a relationship, so I actually don't know the answer to this question. I imagine that I would be quite low, though. But yeah, I just don't know the answer to that because I've never been in a relationship, so I can't really confirm that. 1198. Okay, what do you think of these diary names? Let's go list names, and I'm just going to ignore this question because this is obviously about a live journal username. So I'm going to ignore that. 1199. Do vegetables taste better from the store or from your garden? So I don't have a garden, so I don't know. But I did, growing up, my parents had a vegetable patch and they did grow their own vegetables. So we would have like all the sort of vegetables you can think of, and I would say they were quite nice. It's been so long since then that I actually can't remember. I'm not even too sure if I even would have noticed the difference either. I feel like the potatoes tasted, you know, better homegrown, but I'm not too sure. I can't remember. 1200. How long have you spent on this survey so far? I mean, if you guys can go look at my history and see how many hours this is added up to, actually I'll do that, and you'll see how long it's taken me to film those. Every time I film it, I film them for 30-minute segments, and then I edit it down to remove all my ums and my spaces and any answers and questions that I mess up a little bit. You know, I edit it. So add that, and then add the editing hours. A long time, let's be honest, a long time I've worked on this survey for, and I try and do a few of these a year to try and keep up with this. 1,201. Have you ever owned a record? Okay, you can't really see them behind the fake plant. Yes, obviously my record player is just there too. 1,202. In some states, people want to make it a requirement that creationism, God made the world, be taught alongside evolution in high school science classes. What do you think of this? Okay. To be honest, that doesn't actually surprise me that some states want to do that. I can't speak for any of the states. I'm not American, so can't really say what I think about that. 1,203. Should evolution also be taught in religious establishments like church or temple? See, I've never been to church. Well, I feel like I went to Sunday school a lot as a child, but I don't really know what you get told at church to know the answer to this. So I mean, if it makes sense, then yes. If it doesn't make sense, then no. 1,204. Can a person believe in creationism and in evolution at the same time? I'm sure they can. I feel like if they say creationism, it means that God made the world. Well, God made the world, but then evolution is separate from God made the world. So, I mean, they could be combined. You know what I mean? 1,205. You obviously like surveys since you're filling out a 5,000 questions one. Do any of the following surveys sound interesting? So, a Doors, Jim Morrison survey? No. David Bowie survey? Maybe. Beatles survey? Maybe. The Rocky Horror survey? Maybe. The Labyrinth survey? Oh, love that film, yes. The SLC Punk survey? Never heard of it. The Birthday survey? I guess it's interesting to learn about someone's birthday. So this is Love. Is that the song? So this is Love. Do no no no. Don't know. The Heartache breakup survey? No, because I have never had a relationship, so that would be pointless for me to try and fill out. Creationism versus evolutionism? No. Opinion survey? No. World Trade Center survey? Halloween survey? Survey of sin? How evil are you? The Roaring '20s survey? Okay, so the reason why this was asked is because the person who made this questionnaire said they created all these surveys. Now they're floating around in people's diaries because the diary I had them in was deleted due to disuse. Okay, random. 1,206. Who did you get the survey from? The internet? I have actually no idea how I came across this. I must have googled I probably googled like a video where I could answer questions from, and this came up, I'm guessing. Okay, 1,207. Here following is a list of priorities. What are your top 3 priorities from this list? There are a lot of things. So love and sex, family, close friends, school, learning, job, career, being true to yourself, self-respect, honesty, aesthetics, creativity, patriotism, knowledge, wisdom, leading an exciting life, making a contribution to humanity, being rich, being famous, having power, justice, fairness, world peace, accepting and understanding others, finding yourself, spirituality, religion, health, happiness. Whew. And I'm going to imagine I'm going to edit all of those onto the screen. That is a lot of options. I'm going to say priorities in my life, job, family, and happiness. I would say those are my top 3 priorities. 1,208. Out of the same list, what are your 3 bottom priorities? Being famous. School, because I'm past school. And I would say leading an exciting life, because my life is not very exciting at all. So there we go. 1209. How many hours of TV do you watch in an average day? So I only really watch That Thing Behind Me on a weekend, and only on a weekend when an F1 race is happening. So I only watch it on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays during an F1 weekend. Otherwise, I'm watching YouTube, which is not on my TV because my TV is not a smart TV. So I usually watch YouTube on my iPad or my laptop or my phone. And I spend more time watching YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime than my actual TV these days. To the point where I'm wondering if there's any point of having a TV. I do need to have a TV though, because I do like recording things, but do I ever watch them? No. So yes, I would say, so then if I'm talking about F1 and watching that on the weekend, it's probably about 4 or 5 hours a day, give or take. 1210. Do you want to have a car, a house and 2.5 kids? Well, I already have a car. I would love a house, and to be honest, I go through phases about wanting to have kids or not. I'm not too sure whether having kids is in my future or not, like given, you know, I'm still have not met anyone. Like, I'm sure I've still got time left in me to have a kid, but at the moment it doesn't seem like that's coming my way. I'm coming to the point now where is it really bad to say that I hope I meet someone who's already got kids, so then I can be like a step parent, so I don't have to go through that myself. 1211. What song, CD or band is a guilty pleasure for you? Meaning, you know, it sucks but you like it anyway. Oh my gosh. See, a lot of artists I love, people think suck anyway. Like, my guilty pleasure would be like One Direction or McFly, that people think suck but I absolutely love. 1212. If you were going to vote for a candidate for president and then you found out that that person you were going to vote for is HIV positive, would that affect your vote and why? No. 1213. Have you ever had an HIV test? No. Can females get HIV? I thought that was just a male thing, or am I just really uneducated? And I should know this. But no. 1214. What time do you get up in the morning? It ranges. It can be 5 to 9 on a work day, or it can be 8 AM on a work day. On a weekend it could be any time between 7 and 12 PM. 7 AM and 12 PM, so midday. There we go. It's a range. Depends basically whenever I feel like it. Yeah. I also work from home, so that's why I can get up at 5 to 9 and just get changed and go right in front of my TV, in front of my computer, and just work away. Eat lunch. On a work day, it's about 1 PM, and then on a weekend or a non-working day, I would say it ranges. It can be 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. It changes. Do something active during the day. So I do my workouts in the evenings after work. I finish work at 5:30, and then I usually come in here and do my workout, hence the ball and the dumbbells behind me and the bands and things everywhere behind me. So I tend to do that about 5:30 in the afternoon. It's also often in the summertime when I go for walks. And then on the weekends as well, I usually go for a long AF walk in the afternoons, probably on a Saturday afternoon, I would say usually, about 3 or 4ish, and then go for like a 2-hour walk or so. Go to bed. I go to bed, it ranges. I mean, currently The time is 1:14 a.m. when I'm filming this because I'm mad, and it is actually Sunday night, so I do have work in the morning, but you know, you only live once. It ranges. I can go to bed at like, I was going to say 11, but that's not even a truth. I would probably say the earliest I go to bed is 12 a.m. The latest is about 3 a.m. and I'm fine. I can go to bed, I can sleep for like 5 hours and be fine. I can sleep for 8 hours and be fine. So yeah, there we go. It ranges. I've always been kind of like a night owl, like for as long as I can remember. I remember as a child I would be like in my bedroom with a torch reading a book late at night, and then when I had my phone I'd be late night texting friends, and then when I had a laptop I'd be late night watching. At university I went to bed every single night at 4 p.m. and then when I started working I tried to regulate my sleeping pattern, but still the earliest I could go to bed most days is probably 1 a.m. or 12 a.m. So yeah, very bad. 1215. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle? Or a motorbike, as we would call them in the UK? No, and I don't think I ever will do, because they scare me. 1216. When you hear the word biker, what kind of person do you think of? I think of someone in leathers. They are bald, they've got a beard, they have like a lot of earrings, a lot of tats, and they have like a massive like Harley Davidson bike, which is quite funny because only some of those relate to my friend who is actually a biker. He's bald, he's got a beard, but I don't think he's got any earrings, he's not got any tattoos, and the last time I saw him he wasn't wearing any leathers. 217. Did your parents ever talk to you about sex? I don't think I ever got the talk, or I just blanked out of it. But again, I've never really been in a relationship for them to tell me about it, so I kind of learnt it at school, and then, you know, obviously through the internet, and yeah, so no. Yeah, I don't want to go too TMI, but you know, I guess it's kind of weird that I'm in my 30s and I've literally never been with anyone like that. So I've still never had the talk because I've never needed it, guys. 1218. If your pet dies, you can now have it cloned for $50,000. How do you feel about this? I would not have Minnie cloned. That would be so creepy. She's gonna die, she's gonna go into cat heaven, and I'll be really sad about it, but I won't replace her like that. 1220. Do any of your clocks make an odd noise or play a song when the hour strikes? No, but my parents have got a clock that, you know, does a ding dong for how many hours it's got. So 1221. What are things that make you go, Life. How people meet people. How people have friends. How people manage to stay friends with their school friends. Like, I don't get it. How people can be on social media, like posting all their friends' stuff. Like, none of my friends are very social media techie. None of them post each other. And I just feel really weird about it. 1222. Are you a sinner? I guess in some senses I could be called a sinner, but it's up to you to decide. 1223. Are you naughty or nice? I like to say mixed, but I'm probably more nice than naughty. 1224. Is belly dancing sexy? Depends who's doing it. 1225. What celebrity would you love to be able to dance with? The girl that was in Step Up. The one that used to be Channing Tatum's wife. Jenna? Is that her name? Her. I want to dance with her. 1226. What is your favourite comic book movie? I'm guessing it's comic book movie technically like Marvel. They're comics, aren't they? So I'm gonna say The Winter Soldier is actually one of my favourites, as well as Endgame. 1227. What movie would you recommend for couples to watch on Valentine's Day? The Notebook? That's a good one. Love that film. P.S. I Love You. Titanic. There's a whole range of romantic films out there, guys. Any of them will do. Depends what you're into, I guess. And depends who you're into as well. These are very raunchy questions. 1228. Besides when you were little, how many people have seen you completely naked? No one. 1229. Is sex something that should be treated casually? I don't see why not. 1231. What song is in your head right now? I don't really have a song in my head. But the song I'm loving at the moment is You're So Pretty by the Wazir Project. It was in Heartstopper season 2, and it's actually Will Garrel's song. 1232. What was the best day of your life like? I don't think I've lived it yet, to be honest. I'm still waiting for the best day of my life to come. If I had to really delve into my back catalogue, I would say New York in 2010 for my birthday. 1233. What are you all about? Just an average British female finding her life. An average introverted British female. I feel like I'm very complicated. I keep everything to myself quite a lot. I'm shy. But I can also be an extroverted introvert. That can also be an introverted introvert. So I'm a whole mix. Make of that as you will. 1234. You have one contest where you get all these great prizes, but you can only keep one for yourself and you must give the others away to friends, family, or whoever. Which ones do you keep and who do you give the rest to? So let's go through these all at once. Okay, $5,000 gift certificate to Radio Shack. I don't know what that is, but I would probably give that away to some randomo. Brand new yellow Jeep. Why not me? I'll have that. I'll have the yellow Jeep. An all expense paid vacation for 2 to Italy. Maybe that I will give that to my brother and his wife. Lunch with NSYNC. I would give that away to anyone. I don't even think NSYNC exist. Have they come back? Are they back without Justin? I actually don't know. A lifetime supply of herbal essences shampoo. I'll give that away. $1,000 check. Give that to my parents maybe. A Palm Pilot. I don't know what that is. I'll give that away. An autographed picture of Shakira. I'll give that to my friend because she likes Shakira. Breakfast with Kid Rock. I'll give that to a friend. A shirt once worn by Jonathan Davis. I don't know who that is. I would give that away. 1 round of mini golf with Sharon Osbourne. I would give that away. A phone call from Robert Smith. I don't know. Maybe I'll give that to my parents. A brand new washer dryer. Okay, if I have to choose, I guess my brother. Free medical insurance for 1 year. I guess I'll give that away. 1235. Who do you think you might have known in a past life? I have no idea. I've never met anyone that I've kind of clicked at all with like that. 1236. Do you take vitamins? I take vitamin D and some other vitamins that I don't know the name of, but yeah, I kind of do. 1237. Do you prefer fake or real flowers around the house? Well, this is a Lego flower. I recently got rid of all my real flowers and I have 2 succulents. So only succulents and fake flowers. The lowest maintenance. Perfect. 1238. Sometimes roses are pink, yellow, white or red. If you give someone a rose, does its colour change the meaning behind it as a gift? I hear that's what they say, but I don't know what the meanings are, but I've heard that is true. 1239. What's the most deadly thing you can think of? Like a snake? Something poisonous? Like that? 1240. Tomatoes or tomatoes? Tomatoes or tomatoes. Here in the UK it's tomatoes. 1241. Out of all your friends, family and people who know you, who you know, who is the most intelligent? Probably my brother. Happy? Probably my brother. My other brother. Miserable? Me. Easily influenced? Me. Cranky? My friend. Bitchy? Her? Evil? Him? Nice? Her. 1242 was the best live musical performance you ever saw. Is that like a musical as in a play musical, or as in like a concert? Like, because they're also musical kind of things. If it's a musical, like a play that's a musical. I don't have a favourite. I have like a few, like Matilda, Les Mis, Hamilton, Wicked, Blood Brothers, Waitress, you know, all good. If it's a concert, Elton John or Linkin Park. Alright, it's getting quite late now. It's now 1:30, so I'm going to call it a day here now. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the 5,000 question survey and that you've learned a little bit more about me. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, have a good day, week, night, morning, rest of the day, wherever you are. Bye guys.